Joining me now on the Daily Ledger Page 5 beat from Nashville, Tennessee, economic analyst, hedge fund manager, and contributor to Forbes and other major business publications, Thomas Landstreet. Thomas, we need an accurate census, not only to count how many heads are in this republic, but it also, of course, correlates with apportionment, which correlates into representation in the United States Congress, which correlates with states' power, which correlates with tax dollars. And I think the president's 100% accurate. And that is, a census is meaningless without being able to ask these questions like, what is your citizenship?
Oh, you're absolutely right. It just strikes me, you know what, if it was perceived that immigrants, illegal immigrants especially, were going to vote Republican, first off, you'd have a wall that you could see from space, impenetrable. And they would have a question on the census, if not even, people showing up at the door to check the box for them. This is 100% political, and it's just a shame. These politicians are willing to throw us all under the bus. They're willing to break all the rules. And by the way, it's not partisan. As we've said, neither party has a monopoly on bad ideas. This one's particularly egregious, and few people realize that the Democrats were the most anti-immigrant party of all during the last 20 years, because remember, they were protecting their union supporters who feared immigration because of low labor. Now they've flipped because the unions have flipped to Trump, first off, and their numbers have diminished. So they find this new constituent, and they want to register them as fast as possible, basically to stack the deck. So you're right, it's terrible.
Yeah, and it'd be very interesting. The Supreme Court's going to hear the case in April, and we'll wait for the ruling always in June. It's going to be very interesting to see how the liberal wing of the Supreme Court decides on this one. Retail sales. This has caught my eye today, Thomas, and that is not such a great number. But is this really a reflection that a recession is off in the not-too-distant future, or is this more of a reflection of some bad weather in February?
It's a little of both. You know that I'm worried about first quarter earnings numbers because we have very tough comparisons. Remember last year's when they cut the tax rate and the corporate numbers were very, very strong. So we have tough comparisons. We do not have a recession. And January and February had a lot of bad weather. We also had the government shutdowns, delaying statistics. This is not indicative of anything regarding a slowdown in the economy, in my opinion. There's just too much noise in the numbers. You have to see it over a period of time, including March at least. Again, it's the slowest time of the year for retail. So especially when you have bad weather, it means zero. I think we don't go into a recession. We do have an earnings slowdown.
All right.
That's it.
And so the bottom line is from Thomas, we got to keep an eye on earnings right now to kind of one of the ways to decipher whether we have a recession coming or not.
Yes, I would not chase stocks here. I know you and I are both bullish on not only America, but the markets, but it's hard to chase stocks. They're up 1-point-something% today, and we're all going, I'm missing it. Be careful, because first quarter numbers are going to be a little weak, and you'll get your chance. But we do have a good growth economy, the strongest in the entire world. So there's a lot of reason to own stocks this year.
And apparently the stock market has no fear of what we're talking about right now, because it's approaching, I think, maybe about 2-3% away from an all-time high. So it's poised to get there. Thomas, thank you.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One American News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.